Hey everyone, I'm going to be ranking 2D Sonic games that I have experience with. Straight at the bottom is Sonic Advance 2. Now, a lot of people will say that, well, specifically my complaint with Sonic Advance 2 is how hard it is to enter the special stages and then how hard some of those special stages can be. Yeah, I know, skill issue, but it's still infuriating to have to find 7 rings in an act, especially when you can lose them if you die halfway through the level. And it's just that just brings the whole game down for me. I'm sorry. Anyway, next up is Sonic Blast. I would say a little better than Sonic Advance 2, but from what I've played of it, it isn't very good. I only was able to play it because it was part of Sonic Origins Plus, and there were better games in that collection. I can tell you that. Anyway, next up is Sonic Chaos. I guess I can put this in the D tier. I guess because, well, it's not Sonic Blast or Sonic Advance 2. I really just it's it's tedious. The controls aren't good. It's really not that fun. I just don't like it that much. Anyway, next up we have Sonic Triple Trouble, which I will put a bit above Sonic Chaos, but not by that much. It's still hard to control. It's more fun, but only slightly. It's like if you were comparing two pieces of turd, and one turd smelled slightly less foul than the other. Really, it's just not fun. And above that, I will put Sonic 4 Episode Metal. Like, it's literally just Sonic 4 Episode 1, but only 4 stages and a slightly harder. That's really all it is. And in reverse order, like, what is that supposed to be? Now, this is going to be a hot take, well, especially after what comes next, but I actually don't think Sonic 4 Episode 1 is bad. I think it's kind of fun. It's mediocre, but it's fun. It's not bad. It's lacking in some areas, but I can see why people would dislike it. And personally, I don't dislike it, but I don't really like it a lot. I like it some, but it's it's not great. Anyway, let's move on. In B tier, Sonic 4 Episode 2, which I would say is actually miles better than Sonic 4 Episode 1, because, it's actually just really nice. You know, it's much better. It's actually a really good game, I would say. But since there's some other games that I would consider much better on this list, I'm going to go on advance to those. Sonic Rush. Now, I haven't played this in a long time, but I do remember having a lot of fun playing it. Unfortunately, I can't really rank it much higher because, without a stylus and, on the kind of emulator that I would end up using, it's not really easy to do the special stages, especially the timed sequences of tricks. So it has to go there. Then I would put Sonic 1 slightly above Sonic Rush. Yeah, Sonic 1 is pretty mediocre by today's standards of a Sonic game, but I actually really like it. It's actually kind of like it's replayable. It is slow in some areas, yeah. It was the first game. Not everyone gets it perfect on the first try, especially Sonic did. And going next up is Sonic 3 and Knuckles on the A tier. Now, yeah, Sonic 2 and Sonic CD are better. Yeah, in my opinion, anyways. And, well, it's a fun game, yeah, but it's kind of long. And, I mean, like, it's worse if you're just playing half of each. it's better to play them both together, but it just really takes a long time. And, there are a lot of cool gimmicks, I'll give it that. It's a good game. I really like it. I just happen to like Sonic CD more. Now, this game has pretty good use of time travel mechanics and stuff like that. It's pretty creative. It's got nice level design. It's got two bopping soundtracks, and it's actually really cool to try to keep your momentum to keep Sonic running to activate his time travel. So it's really good to be able to build up that speed to go 88 miles an hour if you know the right way to. Anyways, the next game up and second to last is Sonic 2. And I would actually say this is kind of an underrated game. I actually love Sonic 2. It was the first Sonic game I ever played. And it's really fun. Like, you can get all the Chaos Emeralds in the first zone. Did you know that? You can turn Super Sonic in Emerald Hill Zone Act 2 if you get all the special stages right and get all the checkpoints in order. Anyway, moving on, let's go on to the number one, my favorite 2D Sonic game, Sonic Superstars, which came out recently. I love this game. It has a nice story, it has good controls, and it's really, really fun. Has lots of cool powers that you can use. It's really good for a classic style game, and I really love how it plays. It's just a lot of fun. I really like it. Like, it has beautiful graphics, like diverse landscapes. It has like four different playable characters, and then there's a fifth, and then there's a whole story you get to do again, and then there's a whole final boss segment with Super Sonic that's super challenging. And the final bosses in the two story campaigns are also challenging, but I find them fair. And that's one thing that separates them from what like the platforming challenges in that Final Horizon update for Sonic Frontiers. Anyway, Sonic Superstars is a really good game, and I would absolutely recommend it. And with that, I've finished my tier list, and I would like your opinion down below on what you think your favorite Sonic game is. 2D Sonic game, your least favorite 2D Sonic game. Let me know what you think. And thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay cool, and I'll see you all next time.